Perfect. There we go. Sorry about that. That was long.
No, you're good.
How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty well today, man. I woke up from a Kool-Aid crash and I am ready to answer every question known
Oh,
to
hell
man.
yeah, man. What time is it there?
Right now it is 8:53 p.m.
8:53 p.m. Okay, damn. Right now
What
it's
time's it for you?
it's 2:53 in the morning for me.
Holy sh!
Yeah, mate.
That's about the time I go on my
This is
McDonald's
my
runs,
this is
honestly.
my coronavirus sleeping schedule.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean,
So tell me a bit
that's
about
not
yourself,
good.
man. What do you do?
So I work at a Popeyes, which is a fast food chain up
Oh,
here.
okay, yeah.
And I do a
What?
lot of YouTube on the side,
Nice.
and I make a lot of music. If I had to put it up front, the music would probably be the number one thing I do.
Oh, cool. Is that what you enjoy doing most?
Uh, I enjoy uh, the YouTube stuff a little more
Yeah,
because I
sure.
can make myself laugh more.
Yeah,
But there is
bit more
something
fun.
about music that is therapeutic, even
Yeah,
though all
yeah.
my songs are goofy. It's
What?
still funny to make people laugh.
Yeah, of course, man. What music do you sort of like? Maybe do you like what instruments do you play?
Well, I play a very various array of instruments. The music that I make under Toby Jinx, which is it's like a punk comedy.
Okay, cool.
So like it talk about credit card numbers, uh, Noob Slayer 33, just stuff like that.
Just like have fun with it.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah,
I
man. I
really
love.
enjoy music that can make people laugh.
Oh man, that's my favorite, honestly. Like, I've been listening to the Streets quite a lot recently, and you heard much of the Streets?
I have not, but
Oh
I've been
man,
told multiple times to check them out.
you know what? Like, I'm quite a big fan of Tame Impala, and recently he just did a collaboration with Tame Impala, and it was the first time I'd really come across him or Mike Skinner, and I checked out some of his stuff, and man, when I first listened to it, I thought it wasn't my cup of tea at all. But after listening to it for a while, man, it's I'm hooked. I can't stop. You should definitely give it a try. So, some of the songs I've just been like myself.
All right, 100%.
But yeah, no, and yeah, just like that comedy music sort of duo, like putting it together, it's like ingenious. I think I find that even more impressive than just good music, to be honest.
Yep, yeah.
Just like combining the two things. But yeah, so are you have you been working at Popeyes whilst
Yes, I
throughout
have
the virus?
the whole time, dude. I have not had a break,
Oh, geez, like
and we um we shut down our lobby, obviously,
yeah,
and it's crazy because you think like, okay, our lobby's closed down, so our business is gonna go down, which actually our business went up through our drive-through, and it
oh,
is not fun. I mean, it's good for business, yeah, but for the workers, this sucks.
yeah, it's like that's always the way, isn't it? Like the companies will love it, but the workforce get
I'm
absolutely
more
done
mad at the
over.
coronavirus because I have to work more. I'm
What
kidding.
did you mean when you said lobby? Sorry, I don't understand
Lobby.
what it.
It's uh the inside where people can eat.
Oh, okay, right, I get you.
They
Yeah,
shut
like the
down the
restaurant area.
dining area. Yes.
Sure,
Yes.
sure. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, because I not currently, but back home, I work for a Starbucks, and they've literally just opened in the UK. They've just started opening the like dining area for the Starbucks. It's just been takeaway
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
for the last like few months.
We still have ours closed, but it wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow they opened them again.
Yeah.
Where I live up here in Oklahoma, next to Arkansas,
Hmm.
and the precautions that they've made us take have been super little. Like
Really?
now we have to wear masks and stuff,
Sure.
but just like the Walmarts, the gas stations, stuff like that, it's like um no one's really took it seriously, I guess,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. And
That
then you
seems
get
to
a
be
bunch
the
of people
vibe.
that are mad, that are like, oh, it's coming back because no one's taking it seriously. But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
like
just go to
it's one
work
over
and I
the other,
go
isn't it?
home.
Yeah, I know. Like some people are just. I feel like you've just got to get it in the middle because like I went back and forth with it for a long time with how worried and how concerned it should all be. Like even way back in February and like, like my girlfriend was about it and stuff and yeah, and
See, I
it's
think
just dragged out for so long.
over here, or at least around my family and my friends, my girlfriends, they I said like I had multiple, but there was just two over the span.
It's all good, man. They won't see this, I'm sure.
The I don't know, but um, no one really freaked out. Like no one really like was too worried about it, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the point where they wouldn't see each other or like just stuff like that. My family still got together and
hmm
we still celebrated holidays or whatever, but
Yeah, I get you. It seems crazy over in like America at the moment. I mean, just in general, I can't imagine
yeah,
like
I don't know what's going on. See, I'm lucky
yeah,
to live down here in Oklahoma where there's not much going on right now.
yeah, pretty tame in comparison.
Because I'm not a very political person.
Yeah, sure.
I just don't keep up with them, and I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm similar.
I'd feel bad if I were to waste my vote on someone that I don't support.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I get a lot of flack of like, oh, well, you're not voting, you caused this. But it's like, also, I don't know what I'm causing.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's a pain though, isn't it? Because I
I
feel
work
like the
at
whole thing.
Popeyes.
Yeah, it's just like people that are into politics deeply just expect every single other person in the world to feel the same way, and it's like, well,
Yeah,
no, I
and
have other
so
things
since I'm
going
not
on.
very into politics or anything, um, whenever something is happening, like unless it's happening in my state or like around my area, I usually don't know like what's going on.
Yeah,
Like
just
I remember there was like some riots for protesting going on.
hmm
I was informed recently about it, but while it was all going on, I was just playing video games. Nothing against what people were protesting or anything like that, but
yeah,
just I didn't know. I didn't even look into why or what was going on. And then my
yeah,
uncle
sure.
told me,
I
and I
feel
was
you.
like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of messed up. We should talk, we should do something about that."
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, it's just all like with everything
It's
going on the
all
virus as
knowledge,
well.
and then it's all like the more you know, and then with all like with the internet nowadays, it's like hard to tell like what's true and what's not.
Yeah,
So
for sure. It's like you could just can't even draw the line anymore, can you? It's like it's so difficult
so I'm
to
just
be
gonna
correctly
play
informed in
video
what you're doing.
games. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
just
play video games and make some music and make
I
some
don't know
chicken
what I'm doing here.
sandwiches, dude.
I just come here to have fun.
I'm still trying to get back my 18-year free trial before I
Yeah,
had to pay taxes.
yeah, man, for sure. I'm just about to finish being a student, and I'm just trying to make the most of my student discount whilst I can. Just frantically searching the internet for anything I might want to buy in the
Do
next
you
year.
have a do you have a like over here whenever you go to Taco Bell, you can tell them that you're a student and you'll get a student discount. Do you have anything like that?
Yeah, we have. I don't know if this is a thing in America, but we have something called uni days. You had a uni days?
Uni days. No, I've
Yeah,
never heard of
I
that.
don't
But
know
I
if it's
went to
just
like
you.
a poor
Yeah,
college.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's just a like a UK thing or not, but basically, it's just like an app or a website. You just go on and you put your like student login and whatnot, and then it just gives you discounts for like loads of places, and you just look on the app
Well,
basically,
that
and
sounds
anything you order
amazing.
online. Yeah, it's great to be fair. Like, not
I'm
not a lot
going
of
to school
food
with this
places do it to
today.
be fair, but the odd food place will just give student discount or give like freebies out, but it's not too common for things like that. It's more things like online shopping, ASOS, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
the freaking. I'll just go ahead and go to school in the UK.
yeah, man.
Let me just pack up my stuff.
Did you say you went to college?
Yes, I didn't drop out. However, I did run out of money. So I
Okay.
could go back, but I didn't. I went in for music business.
Okay, sweet.
So it was more of like there was a couple things I could have done with it. I don't know what I wanted to do with it, but I could have owned a theater, or I could own a client, like a manager.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
Like I could be Justin Bieber's manager or something.
yeah. Yeah, the dream.
Um, and there's just a lot of like cool little stuff like that. I could own a studio, and I was like, possibilities are endless. I like music. Everyone else
Yeah.
here is trying to be a teacher. I love kids, but I don't love them that much.
Nah, not something I could do, I have
not
to
enough
say.
to, not enough to listen to. Oh gosh, I thought I was bad when I started playing trumpet. Oh my gosh, can't imagine someone I've got to teach.
Jeez, yeah, with music as well, that's a whole other dimension. Like, jeez, nah, not for me. How long ago did you finish college then, or leave college?
It was about 2 years ago.
Oh,
So
okay,
I went
sweet.
for 2 years, and then I just ran out of money. So
Yeah, sure. Freaking
I
out.
didn't drop out. I just didn't sign up for the next semester.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And
Is
they're
that
like,
something
"All
you
right,
could
I'll
like?
see you soon." And I was like, "I hope so."
Yeah, just later. Is that something you think you'll go back to at all? Or?
I don't know. See, I'm kind of an idiot, and I started paying off my student loans to that because I was like, I'm gonna clear my plate and then go back because that'll be
Yeah, yeah.
easy. But then I started like getting all these other bills and buying all these other things. I have a brand new car, which is nice, but it's like, oh my god, why did I spend this much?
Yeah,
Why am
yeah.
I still spending this much? And so
It's
it's
hard though,
like,
man.
uh, and so it's just stuff like that that it's like, I don't know if I'll ever go back. It'd be nice, but
Yeah, in an ideal world, eh?
yes,
Yeah, like
100%.
I'm very lucky. I haven't got to worry about things like that in the UK. It's just all student loans from the government. It's pretty sweet, to be fair.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
You're just gonna convince me to move down there, man.
it's got its flaws as well. I mean, everywhere's a bit messed up right now, isn't it? Who knows
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on?
Do you need to do you gotta wake up every morning and kiss the queen's hand or something?
Oh yeah,
Or
every
is that
day, mate.
every day?
That's like I'm just looking how much sleep I can get now before I got to be up at 7 and get to my royal duties.
Dude, the worst thing about America is waking up and kissing Donald Trump's hand every morning. You know?
Yeah. Oh
He
man,
goes
I
around to
relate.
every house.
He's a
Jeez, that would be terrible.
man. We just
Like
just
for
confusing the
him,
pod.
like that life would be terrible. Like, all right, time to visit every house in Oklahoma today. Ugh, you know.
Yeah, here we go again. Eh? It's funny. I feel like is that kind of stereotype that everyone in the UK sort of knows a member of the royal family in a way. But funnily enough, when I was at school, we used to have like Prince Charles and the like lower royals land in a helicopter on our school field, which is
Really?
crazy. Yeah. Whenever they'd come to our like sort of corner of the UK for their visits and tours and whatnot. I'm from an area of the UK where they have a lot of their sort of like residential areas where they're out of the limelight, but where they just retreat in the holidays and whatnot. So they're often like around the area. You just see their helicopters going overhead.
Well, we get nobody here in Oklahoma.
No, is it
The
quite? Are you in
only
a quiet
famous
area?
people that come down here to Oklahoma are the ones from Oklahoma.
Well, it's not so much. I've meaning to travel to the States. Well, it was going to be next year, but with everything going on, I don't know how
Yeah,
likely that is to
yeah, let's
happen. But yeah, Oklahoma, not one to visit. Then is that what you're saying?
Well, who did? I wouldn't. If I were you, I would do my best to stay away from Oklahoma.
Have you always
Nothing against the state. It's just we have more meth than we do cops here. We have a lot of cops for like absolutely no reason.
is that your state slogan?
Absolutely no reason. That's the state slogan.
Yeah. Have you always been in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of live on the border of Arkansas.
Okay, my
So I have lived a little bit in Arkansas, maybe an hour into Arkansas.
yeah, sure.
But where I live now is not even 15 minutes from Arkansas.
Oh,
So
okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
like
mean,
right on the border.
in terms of American scale, that's close.
Yes, yes,
It's
sorry.
extremely close.
I don't know what is it? Centric? That's not it. What is it? Metric. I don't know the metric system.
Oh no,
Or do I have the metric system?
beyond me, I have
See, this
absolutely
is
no
this
idea.
is why politics are tearing us apart.
Who cares? Am I right?
Who cares? Just say it's over there.
Yeah, it's over there. I know what
Just
you mean.
point.
My geographical knowledge is poor at the best, and
Oh, dude, if you put down a map of the United States in front of me, dude, I'm gonna mess up so many. I'm gonna put Hawaii somewhere in the middle. Hawaii is off in its own thing.
yeah, I know. I think it's like that episode of Friends where they're playing the challenge where they're like, got to name all the states, and I'm like, geez, half of these I'd never even heard of.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Some of them are weird though. Like, you got Kansas and you got Arkansas, but they're almost spelled the same. Like, I don't get
Yeah,
it.
and you
Like,
got like
that's got to be like confusing for other people.
yeah, and it's just man, some of them it's like the places in America as well. Like, it's the same in the UK to be fair, but like just the way they have the same place names as like
Dude,
places in the UK and vice versa. Like I just realized the other day, like back in my hometown, I'm apparently 20 minutes away from a place called California, and I was like, damn, I had no idea I was so close.
dude. So, fun fact: the town that I live in now is called Kansas, Oklahoma.
Oh right, okay,
And so, whenever I would have to tell people that I live in Kansas, they'd think that I was from the state, Kansas, which is a while away.
yeah,
But it's no. And then
actually,
the rest of my family lives in Nevada, Missouri. And every time I say Nevada, everyone's like, "Oh, Nevada, the state." And I'm like, "No, it's
oh, it's
it's
a separate
Nevada."
place.
Yeah,
I was literally
yeah.
about to say, I was like, do you mean Nevada? But okay,
No, no, yeah, right? Like literally, that's my life.
yeah,
Um,
man.
I live in Delaware County, right next to the Illinois River.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I don't know where I am, honestly. No one
Yeah,
knows.
is it quite like a quiet area, like near any cities
It
or
is pretty quiet. It is I think we have 800 people in the town.
800?
Yes, but it's
Oh,
more of
damn. Yeah, that is tiny.
it's more of a open. I don't want to say like country, but there are definitely fields.
Yeah, sure.
Like there's not like cattle or anything in them, or like they don't really get hay or anything. But it's just it'll be like one house, and that house will have like 20 acres of land.
Yeah.
Like
Man, I
it's
love
like
stuff like that
why is that guy's backyard that huge?
though. Yeah, geez. I mean the houses in the States are just huge by comparison anyway. I had a friend who's from somewhere in the States. He was doing a year abroad over here, and he just couldn't get over how small the houses, like the living arrangements, were in the UK in comparison. He showed me like
Really?
he was studying in California, I think. Ordinarily, he was showing me like pictures and videos of his house he was living in, and it was just insane, man. It was like bigger than my house back home. I was like, geez, I'm living in the wrong place.
We'll just switch spots.
Yeah, for sure. Like, damn. But yeah, I had some questions anyway, just like more in general, like what like how has the whole sort of situation with the virus and stuff like changed? Like you already said, you've been working like if not more because of it, but has it like affected anything else you've been doing, like your YouTube, your music and stuff like that?
Well, whenever it comes to like YouTube and stuff like that, it's more of a self-isolated thing anyway. Um, other than the fact that you can't really go out and get a haircut whenever you need to.
Yeah.
Nothing has really changed too much because I guess my life I was already living in isolation.
Yeah.
So where like, I didn't really go out or hike or anything like that. And so I think the only thing that has been different about it was just the working conditions of the essential workers.
Yeah, sure. Are you living like by yourself then?
No, I have moved back in with my mother.
Okay,
And
nice.
so here recently I went through a breakup, and that's
Oh,
when I
okay,
lived in Arkansas.
sure.
And so I moved back up here, and so right now I'm at my buddy's house. Uh, I'm lucky enough to have my best friend who lets me use all of his internet for my YouTube stuff, which he's got like big games and stuff too. It's not just for me, but
Yeah.
uh, he's in a lot of my videos, and so that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. I'll have to check it out after this.
Dude,
I'll
there's
be
some
sure to have a
videos
look.
that it's weird. One thing about an entertainer, I think Donald Glover said it, where
Hmm.
he was like, being an entertainer is the only job where you can enjoy your own product.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I'll watch videos that, like, I'll release a video and I'll be like, okay, it was kind of funny, and then I'll like go back and watch it, and I'll be like, I don't remember any of this happening. Like, this is hilarious, like,
Yeah, I get you.
because whenever you're gaming and then you're editing, it's like your mind's kind of stuck on a like a focus drive. Like, what can I do to make this funnier? What can I do to make sure that the audio is good, to
Sure.
you know to make it perfect? And then when you release it, you're like, okay, I'll give it one last watch. And then even when you're watching it, you're not enjoying it, you're just checking to make sure it's not messed up.
Yeah. And
And
you
then
sort of
you come
get
back
mind.
to it in like 2 weeks after you forgot the whole process of checking on it, and you're just like, wow, did I really say that? That's terrible.
Yeah, like when you're going through it and just editing stuff like that as well, like you're not paying attention to the thing as a whole. Like you're just sort of like looking at those tiny details, and then it's not until afterwards, like you say, where you really step back and look at the big picture.
Yeah. And so a little question for you.
Sure.
So, is this a brand new podcast that you're
Brand
trying
new,
to
first
start
time.
working?
Yep,
First
you are my
time.
first.
I am the first. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
So, what is your goal of this podcast? Is it just going to be about a little bit of everything, or are you going to keep it a little more
Right now,
certain
it's
topics?
just keeping myself occupied. Really, it's just
Yeah.
something to do. To be honest with you, it's like I say, I've just finished studying, so and I'm currently just like in isolation, so I've got absolutely nothing else to be doing at all.
Yeah,
So I
I
just
feel that.
decided I need a little project to keep myself busy in the meantime, and then yeah, just see where it goes. Really,
One thing that I advise is, whenever I was in college,
Sure.
people absolutely loved the fact that I made music.
Oh,
And
okay.
like, since I was a music major or whatever, the people that were also music majors, they didn't care at all. They were like, okay, whatever, Toby makes music,
Yeah.
we can all make music.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
other people, like the people that I'd set with at lunch, or like the artists, or like, sports athletic people,
Sure.
they were like, oh my god, that's amazing, I gotta get onto that. And so definitely tell your friends about the podcast, because they'll be all over your shit and you'll blow up.
Just branch it out, get that in a
That
second
and like
going
random
early.
people you don't know, just like, hey, do
Yeah,
you have
I
an
mean,
hour?
I mean that's the thing, dude.
You,
Like,
me, 1 hour. Let's go.
I mean, it
Works
was
every
so
time.
great. It was so great, just like with like how easy it was, just like messaging you or whatever. But like I've been trying for so long, and it's been so difficult, just like finding people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that, and like, I'm still pretty small, and I understand that a lot. But one of the best things about being small is that I'm not destroyed by a bunch of messages.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I mean,
sure.
I do get a lot of messages, I will be honest, but I still have time to answer them, if that makes
Of
sense.
course.
I'm really big into the idea of like, I guess, friendship community.
Yeah.
So it's like right now you're saying like, oh, you're gonna watch some videos, you're gonna subscribe, and then say a year from now you're gonna be like, oh, I wonder what that guy's doing. Me and this guy used to be on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like
Just see
this
where it
guy
goes.
was my first podcast. And it's gonna be stuff like, oh yeah, I was that guy's first podcast. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't remember this guy. He's just money to me. You know what I mean? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I get
like,
you.
I really like the idea of figuring out who is watching, who is there. I guess meeting people.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Like, just actually, having that there, and then you can like you say, just like look back at things over the years and just sort of like documenting it all, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'll watch some old videos, and I'll play with, or in the old videos, I'll be playing with people that I don't play with now, and I'm just like, man, I really gotta hit that guy up. That was hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. Are these just like random people?
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll get into a game, and if the voice chat, if it's something like CS:GO, or what's another good one? Freaking Call of Duty. Call of Duty is pretty good at it, but you just get these random people in there that are just toxic, and it's just the funniest thing. Because they'll just get in and they'll just, it'll be like a little kid saying cuss words I've never heard before,
Just slinging them out there.
This kid is at least 8 years old, and just stuff like that you can't replicate again. I really
it's
like
just
the
organic.
idea of like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna hear that said again.
You will now. It's all locked on record. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, it's like I've been playing. Basically, all I've been doing the last 3 months is playing Warzone.
Yeah.
And man, yeah, you get some characters on that. Like, I love that you can just hear the little snippets of people's voice chat just after you've killed
right
them.
after you kill them. Yeah,
Man, that's had me floored, I tell you.
I do my best every time I die to just grab my mic and shove it down my throat.
Just give them a laugh.
Because I mean, if anything, I'm either gonna give them a laugh or they're gonna lose their hearing, depending on like how loud they have their.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, it only helps that TV's just turned up loud and the mom walks in. She hears like,
like, what are you playing?
What was that? And it's like, I don't know. I'm just killing people, Mom. See, I didn't play Warzone because I figured out it had guns, and I didn't realize till like the third game. No, I'm kidding. But
what? Sorry, what was that?
No, I was saying I didn't play Warzone because it had guns in it. My mom would let me.
Oh yeah. I
love stuff like that. That it's like, this game has guns in it. I can't let my kids play this.
No,
but
that's
like,
what appealed me.
It's something like paintball or Fortnite or something.
Yeah, man. It's like you want them to turn into a serial killer. Like,
I mean, I lace their breakfast every morning. Do my best.
Yeah, got them on all these like pills to keep them calm and stuff. But if it's a game with guns in,
I purposely hide the pills after they get addicted.
Yeah. How did this happen?
Parenting 101. I'm gonna make a book.
Yeah. Let me just start up this Instagram page. I'll tell everyone how to raise their kids.
Oh, that'll go well. Oh my gosh, what would be? That would be hilarious if you started like a Facebook page of like how to raise kids, but the first half of it is like legit.
Yeah.
Like, the first half would actually be like a helpful tip. Like, if your child is choking, it is always best to, blah blah blah, and then like as it goes on, after after the child has spit up, make it eat it again, because he didn't finish his dinner. Just something like out
there. Show him who's boss. Put him in his place.
Yeah, show him who's boss.
How dare you?
360 no scope your child.
Yeah, I mean that whole Facebook mom community is just absolute gold as it is. Like, it barely needs tweaking, but that's an untapped market of comedy.
I think I know what I'm doing after this.
Yeah, man, that's me sorted. Like, screw this. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time.
What are we doing?
Cheers for the idea. Yeah,
I'll
for
be
sure.
I'll be Stacy's mom. That'll be mine.
We need to collaborate on this. We'll get hooked twice as many.
You
Get
can
a
be
whole thing
Jesse's
going.
girl. I'll be
Well-
Stacy's mom.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds like a dream. Be like the Onion of Facebook mums.
The Onion.
Yeah, do you know what I mean by that? Do you follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just never heard it said.
I was
That's
just thinking, I was like, damn, if you have not heard of the Onion, you're gonna think I'm chatting absolute smack right now.
Nah, dude, I was confused that we'll have a chin wag.
Oh yeah,
Chin wag? Is that
you not heard that
normal
one before?
term? No, I'm not.
I don't even know where that comes from. To be fair, it's quite strange, but yeah, just a chat, I guess. I don't know if it's like Cockney rhyming slang or
I'm
what,
trying to
but
think if there's anything weird we say over here.
yeah. What you got?
I have no idea. I bet you we'll just keep talking and then I'll say it out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll just call you up and I'll be like, sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I don't speak hillbilly. Here in
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
it's difficult though because you don't realize like you're just chatting away and it just
100%.
comes out and you don't even think about it. It's just natural, isn't it?
100%. I think I was told that I say cigarette wrong.
Wait, say that again.
A cigarette. I guess
Cigarette.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
A
that
lot
I
of
mean,
my friends say cigarette.
see,
Which
both of those sound off to
yeah,
me,
see,
but
to
that
me, cigarette sounds more off than cigarette.
like
But they're
cigarette.
like, why did you say it like that? And I'm like, say what? I don't smoke. I don't know how to say it, you know?
Yeah, who cares?
That's the politics, man.
Yeah, because people these are the issues that people spend their life actually, you know.
Honestly, dude, we should. I would love to have like a real like political debate about things that don't matter.
Yeah, just proper like set up a panel and have like judges and everything going on,
Yeah,
like make it.
the price of beef jerky is too high. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
this is it. Yeah, like
Which
just
is actually true. Being over here in Oklahoma, it's so funny because a lot of my friends on Facebook, which I am a gamer, internet finesse,
yeah.
you know, fancy guy, but there's a lot of like farmers and cowboys around here, man, that are living their old life, right? And they'll share memes on Facebook, and some of them are so funny because they're just too country, dude. Like they're
Yeah.
like, why the hell are beef jerky prices so high? And then like I'll think about it, I'll be like, I worked at a gas station and holy crap, beef jerky was so expensive. And then like I'll look at this post and it'll have like fucking 1,000 likes and comments about like beef jerky stories, and I'm like, oh my god, everyone's really upset about this.
These are the issues these people face. Like,
It's just so funny. I would love to see like an actual like go up to the state capitol and propose a bill to lower beef jerky prices.
start riots, get
Do you
some
mean
protests going.
do you mean gas prices? No, beef jerky, please.
No, the petrol's fine. It's the jerky in the store I've got an issue with.
I can't eat gas, idiot. You know, you're just standing in front of the Capitol.
Literally cheaper to drive to the store to buy it than it is to walk and buy it. Madness.
It'd be cheaper just to start using beef jerky as gas.
Switch it up, man. Biofuels. That's where it's going. And the just in that sort of topic, like just going into finding like meme communities which are just so niche in their market and their target audience, like it's one of my favorite things to do, honestly. Like recently I've gotten really into like builders memes. You're like people that work on like building sites. Yeah. And like if you actually like search for them and whatnot, like man, they just have me that the things these people share is hilarious in its own way, because it's like they're all such in jokes, and it's like they find it hilarious and they're just tagging all their like builder mates, and it's like I saw one. It's like tag your mate who carries like one beam.
I feel
at a
like
time.
I know a little bit about building. That like I would get some of the jokes.
This is where you
but
tell me you're a builder on the side.
I would just love to see like the jokes that I don't get, that everybody's just laughing their ass off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hilarious.
Like I saw
That's what we should
one.
do for a video. We'll just start invading Facebook groups.
Yeah, just like tapping into all these niche meme communities and just raiding them from the inside. Yeah, I love it. So
So,
many
do you
ideas, so
live?
many golden ideas coming up.
Do you live in like a dorm or?
No, I'm actually I'm in a student house at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I've been for the last 3 years. I was in like the equivalent of a dorm, I guess, in my first year. Had like it was really nice to be fair. It's like ensuite. Had my like bathroom, kitchen space. Now it was very bougie to be fair. It wasn't.
Nice.
I feel like it wasn't living the true
Dude,
student experience.
dude, my first year, we all shared one bathroom, but it was like, there are like 10 stalls in the bathroom, but it was in the middle
Yeah.
of the hall. And I got lucky and I moved in like halfway through the semester, and the person that
Sure.
was supposed to already be in the room didn't show up like ever. So I got a private room. And
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah, it was nice. I was like, this is awesome. Which I did have a girlfriend at the time, but she didn't like me enough to come over. So did I really have a private room?
Wasted opportunity.
Wasted opportunity.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
And
See,
then then I moved across the hall into my buddy's room because it was cheaper, because they realized that I was the only one in there, and they were like, okay, we're gonna start charging you for a private room then. And I was like, no. I'm good. I live with this
It's such
guy
a sweet
now.
deal before.
Yeah, it was a sweet deal before they found out that the other student never showed. Because on
Did
paper
you
it
find
said
out what
there were
happened to
two
him?
people living in there. No, he just maybe he dropped out before the school even started. I don't know.
Oh, geez, yeah.
There was a ghost in that. Like, I don't know if I believe in like paranormal stuff, dude.
Yeah.
But every time I would hang something up on the wall around like 3 a.m., 3:20ish or whatever, it would always fall down. No matter what it was, no matter how, like, I had something held up by magnets one time and it fell down. And I was like, what in the world? And then
Jeez.
I stayed up one night because I was super scared because it fell. Like, the thing with magnets fell, and I was like, oh, I'm dead. And
That's it. That's me out.
my computer, my laptop turned on. And I'm one of those guys that when I get scared, I make a lot of jokes.
Yeah, just like nervous comedian.
Yeah, and so I was like, the password's TJ14, just
Just
out
to yourself
loud,
in this
alone
room.
in my room. As the fucking laptop turns on, I'm like, do you need the password?
This is the password. Please don't hurt me.
Please don't look up anything on the school Wi-Fi. That'll
Just
get me in
delete the history and
trouble.
it's all good.
But I moved over to my buddy's room, and he was a gamer. He was a PC gamer, so he kind of inspired me to get all this stuff, really.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
And then I moved to a different hall, which I'm the type of guy to stay up all night and stuff like that. And then this new roommate I got went to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah, and so I felt
Jeez.
so bad because being a music major, I'd practice a lot. And then I'd come back in at like midnight and I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I know you're sleeping. I'm trying to be quiet, And it's just like, I felt so bad. But then it was like 3 weeks before school was out. And he was like, hey, man, so I'm done with all my classes, so I'm just going to go home. I was like, oh, okay.
Sick of you waking him up every night.
I guess so. But he was very like quiet. But he wasn't like he was mad or ignoring me, because he was a PC gamer too, but he was very like to himself. And so I'd be like, hey man, how many games you got on Steam? And he was like, oh man. And so he showed me, and there was like, more than I could count, which isn't high, but more than I can count.
Yeah.
And so he left. And so I had another private room, I guess. And I was just like, okay.
Man, you've landed on your feet.
Yeah, I landed on my feet again. I'm back going at it.
See, is it just like standard in the States to like have a room share? First year?
Kind of. Yeah.
It's just completely random who you get.
Yeah. And so there is ways that you can like, I guess, choose. Like, the way that we could have done it was we could have chose like common interests and stuff. Like, do you like staying up late? Do you like going to bed early? Do you like, stuff like that?
Yeah.
And so, like, some people did have like the opportunities, but a lot of people were like, "Ah, just give me someone random. I don't care."
Yeah.
Which I was like, "Give me someone random. I don't care."
Oh,
And they gave me someone who didn't show up. So I was like, "Okay, this is awesome."
all worked
Because I
out
was
well.
like, "Time to meet my roommate," and I was like, "Oh well, it's the middle of the year, and his bed's not set up, so."
We had some like car collision on the way, and that's what that ghost in your room was.
Yeah. I really want to know, like, what was going on, if that was the roommate.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I'd have liked that.
Invaded this ghost's private room, and he's mad at me. Trying to hack into my computer stuff.
Yeah, it's just like in another dimension somewhere. It's just the other side of the story with your room.
Oh yeah.
And the ghost is just like, who's this guy? Who's this ghost that keeps opening my door at 12 and putting Steam on my laptop?
Who's this guy that keeps yelling random passwords to computers?
He keeps turning my laptop
shit
off.
up in my room.
Yeah.
Oh
jeez.
No man, but I think that I'm actually about to get off of here.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I was just thinking wrap that up here, but thank you so much for chatting for a little while. Anyway, that's great.
Of course, man. And like I said, whenever it comes to like podcasts, like, dude, just have fun. It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I've always liked podcasts. And so, like, when you're like, "Oh, come join me for a podcast," I was like, "Oh, dude, I never shut up."
I mean, this is very bare bones, but it's something. It's a bit of fun. It's keeping me busy.
Yeah, that, and like, you're gonna have fun editing. You're gonna have
Yeah,
fun.
man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that
It's
for
gonna
sure.
be fun, because that's like one of my favorite parts about YouTube is like I'll have an amazing game session with my friends, right? And I recorded it. Everything's great. And then whenever I go into editing, it's like I'm keep reliving that session.
Yeah.
And I'm like editing it, making it better, making it funnier. And
Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
like after I get like the finished product, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. That, and one thing that I've noticed is I can game with my friends on a game session, right? And then
Yeah.
the next day when I'm editing it, or like the whole week or whatever, I don't have to hang out with my friends. Like,
It's like you're still hanging out with them all that time.
Yeah. I'm like hanging out with them while I'm editing, even though it's in the past, So it's like I got my full dose of Justin today,
Yeah. He's like, you want to hang out? It's like, no,
It's like, dude,
I'm
honestly,
knackered,
I'm
bro.
sick of you.
Yeah, I don't know. You said that joke like 10 times now. Like, what?
You said that joke like 10 times. I had to cut it up, dude. I had to edit it 10 times. Honestly, I'm mad at you. Honestly.
Yeah, like, geez, change it up a bit. Broken record.
But no, dude, this was a lot of fun. If you ever need me on another one, definitely hit me up.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. That was great. Anyway, yeah,
I think
wonderful
your
to
voice
chat
is
to you.
very good for podcasts.
Gee.
It sounds very host-like.
Oh man, I'm not sure about that. We'll see, I guess. But I appreciate
Hello
that.
and welcome back to the Tobster Strudel podcast, hosted by the very toasted Tobster Strudel. Today I'm joined by TalkaTV.
I'm just going to employ you to do this for me. I think you've got it nailed.
I'll just do the intro.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, "Hello and welcome back to the podcast."
I've already got that. I've got that soundbite right here now. That's all I need.
Okay.
You've sold yourself short.
All
You
right,
should have watermarked
I guess I'm
it.
unemployed now, so I'll just go back to Fiverr or something.
Yeah, there we go. Cheers, man. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll leave you to it. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely invite me back, man. I'll talk to you on Insta.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Take care.